Good morning, everybody. This is Diane. I'm doing a live video right now just so that I can connect with you guys. I am making a tabouli, and this is a little bit different recipe than I'm normally doing. I've got here already in the pan, as you can see, my bulgur wheat. I've already reconstituted that in water. I just heated up a little bit of water, put the bulgur wheat inside of it, and let it sit for a couple hours while I did my grocery shopping, and then came back and drained it really well so you can see the bulgur wheat. And hey Cindy, how's that new grandbaby doing? I know that's a fun thing to be around. Okay, back to the tabouli. So I've reconstituted my bulgur wheat, and I've got some cucumbers that I've already chopped up. And the new part of this recipe is that I have already pulsed in my food processor parsley and broccoli. So I'm adding broccoli to this. I saw a recipe that included that, and broccoli is one of those power foods that really we should be eating all the time. And so I saw this in the Flavors cookbook, that you just pulse the broccoli along with the parsley in there. So I'm going to pour that into the tabouli that's already been reconstituted. And again, I don't use measurements or recipes because you can taste it as you go along. You can taste it something if it needs more salt or if it needs more lemon juice. The main ingredient in tabouli, of course, is the fresh lemon juice. Okay, so we've got our broccoli and our tabouli, and I've cut up a whole container of grape tomatoes. I went ahead and they were fairly large, so I cut them into quarters. So I'm going to add the grape tomatoes. I made this at Clara's house in North Carolina, and a friend of hers joined us for dinner that night, and she had never even had tabouli, and she doesn't eat this way at all, but she said, I could literally eat this every single day if I had it in my fridge. Okay, so we're using our Vidalia Chop Wizard. Do a little infomercial. If you all don't have one of these things are great to chop up veggies. And I need a little bit of onion. It calls for scallions, but I don't think it really matters. You can substitute any onion or leek for anything in any recipe. Okay, Teresa, how are you? Good to see you. And Holly, hope everything is going well. Okay, so far we have our bulgur wheat, and you can get that at Natural Grocers or Whole Foods. It's just the wheat grain that's been chopped up, and so that when you put it in water, it absorbs the water. You really don't even have to cook it, just let it sit in water for a few hours. Okay, we've also got our onions, our grape tomatoes, our cucumbers. If you wanted to make this more of a whole meal, you could actually even add chickpeas to this if you wanted. Okay, it looks like it's mixing up pretty well. If y'all have any questions, feel free to ask. And again, the main ingredient for tabouli is fresh lemons. So we're gonna put a ton of fresh lemon juice in here. And y'all, this tastes so good during the summer. You want something cold and fresh and clean. It's not heavy. You can eat a lot of it and fill up on it. And I may go ahead and add some chickpeas to this because I'm taking it to a party tonight. And this is another half a lemon. So far I've got 1 lemon in here. Okay. And we're gonna do 2 whole lemons because this is a lot. And this will stay good for at least a week. And the only other ingredients I'm gonna put in it is salt and pepper. You could add black Kalamata olives if you like olives. Okay, let's stir that up and see if we've got any of that lemon juice sitting at the bottom. And I'm gonna get the salt and pepper. A little bit of salt. pepper. And again, this is called bulgur wheat. Now, if you're one of these people that says, "Oh, I can't have wheat, I can't have gluten, I'm gluten intolerant," I'll have you know that most people that think they can't have gluten are not actually gluten intolerant. They're intolerant of all the other crap that is in all the processed breads and pastries and foods that we eat. That's why eating this way, whole foods, plant-based, a lot of people go back to their doctor after they've been on this for 3 or 4 months, and the doctor redoes their blood test and says, "You're no longer celiac disease, you don't have this problem." And so lo and behold, it's not the wheat. Of course, you want to try and buy non-GMO wheat, because that's one of the products that they have altered. Non-GMO wheat, non-GMO corn, and non-GMO soy products for sure. Okay, let's see. Now we're going to taste it and see what we think. You could also add a little bit of fresh mint to this. A lot of Lebanese tabouli has fresh mint in it, and I actually have fresh mint outside, so I might do that. Good. A little bit more salt, not much. And I think it needs a tad bit more lemon. So I'm going to cut up one more lemon and put that in our tabouli. Now, if y'all are in the Dallas area and you're watching this YouTube, first of all, if you're not part of our Facebook group, it is a private group. It's called Facebook Dallas. Oh, that's right. This isn't a YouTube yet. This is a live one. Never mind. We have these jar swaps. And if you all have not participated in a jar swap, you need to. If you don't live in the Dallas area, do one in your own neighborhood or in your own city. Get enough friends, because the toughest part about eating this way, to me, is keeping all those veggies. I mean, you can buy chopped veggies at the store, but you save a ton of money if you just chop them yourself. And it doesn't take that long to do it. And it's really nice if you can get your friends to do it with you and y'all just trade jars. So watch for another jar swap, and y'all try and participate in the next one. We'll probably have one within the next few weeks. Okay, so there you have it. Tabouli. You could also add cauliflower in the food processor along with the broccoli. Lots of recipes for that, but this is a great summer salad. Y'all have a great day, and stay plant strong. Bye-bye.